Welcome to the QuickIT.net. In last lecture we have seen how to capture the screenshot of specific web element. Okay, so now I need to do the entire thing into the generic method. Okay, so we will see how to do this thing in a generic. Okay, for that I can copy this class and save over here, paste it over here by saying generic. Okay, so see over here, I need to create this method as a generic method. So how can I do that? Okay, so for that I will be going to create one dedicated method, say as public static void get screenshot. Okay, and pass some parameter over here. The first parameter is my web element. Okay, let's say element comma my file name goes over here. Okay, what kind of file you will going to be use, fine. And inside this method, okay, inside this method I will be going to add this code. Okay, so what I will do, I will cut this code and paste over here, and instead of email I can say this web element. Okay, so one more minute. Okay, so what is my method name over here? Get screenshot. Okay, and driver dot close I can write later on for the same. Okay, just maximizing the window. Okay, so I have created one dedicated generic method, okay, which is accepting the two parameter. One is for my web element and another is for my file name. Okay, then I will going to create another method, okay, as let's say get path. Okay, get path, this is something string get path. Okay, and this will be returning some path over here, so I need to define the path. Okay, so I will be going to save this entire thing under my target folder, so I can give the name as target screenshot. Okay, let me create another method called as get file name. One will be accepting my file name, okay, and another one will going to accept what? My extension. What kind of extension? PNG or the JPG extension. Okay, your system will going to support, right? Returning at the return statement. Fine. So here I am return some get path method, okay, plus my file name plus my extension. Okay, parameter. Fine, and instead of writing over here the entire path, I am just giving my parameter name which is called as my file name. That's it. Okay, and now I will be recalling this get screenshot method inside my main method get screenshot. Okay, so I need to make this as static get screenshot. Okay, element, what kind of element? Okay, so element name I need to give, so I can give element name as email. Okay, and here my get file name. Okay, file name is for my email element I need to save under my png extension. The same goes for my password also. Okay, so this is for my password, so element name is my password. Get file name, okay, you can say pass, and png would be my extension. Okay, and then I will be running this program with Java application. You can see the Postman site is right now opening, clicking on sign in link, entering some value inside the email. Okay, okay, but over here both the value are entering in the same field, so might be I have given the wrong web locator for the password. Okay, this is my both the places my web locator is counted as my username, so I need to change over here what would be my web locator for the password. Okay, I'm writing over here password. Let me check whether it is password or not. Okay, I will be inspecting this element for the password. The web element id is my password. Okay, you can take it by name as well. Okay, by dot name equal to password. Okay, so let me run one more time this. Okay, so see, the web page is opening, the Postman website, clicking on the sign in link and entering the value. Okay, and then I can check it out. Okay, I can refresh the folder, the entire project by doing the right click. Okay, and then click on refresh. You can see the screenshot folder has been created. Okay, the path I have given over here, and inside screenshot one is for my email and one is for my password. Okay, so the specific element has been captured over here for my web locator. Okay, so in this way you can capture the specific web element by using the Selenium 4.0 alpha jar file. Okay guys, you understood what I'm telling to you. Okay, so it is very important. Okay, you need to use the generic method, okay, in a regular practice, so it will helps you to create the framework you can use in the framework. Okay, so I have created different method over here. Okay, so what kind of method I have used? The get path method, the get file method. Okay, so you need to understand this thing, how to create a generic method for the same. Okay, and let me run me I can delete this entire stuff from my folder, the screenshot, and let me run one more time. Okay, run a Java application. So you can see the Postman site is opening, and clicking on the sign in link, entering some values. Okay, and you can refresh the folder one more time to see whether your screenshot has been captured. So you can see the screenshot folder has been created by accepting two values. One is for my email and one is for my password. So in this way you can capture the entire thing. Okay, whatever the web element should be, it could be email, it could be a password, it could be a button. Okay, you can create one generic method in the same way. Okay, right now I taught you how to create a generic method for the same. You can use in this way. Okay, thank you for watching video. Have a great day. If you have any doubt, you can call me or WhatsApp me on 8652457999 or email me on vikit.net@gmail.com, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day.